I mean, you can't even prove that Willow had your child. And even if she did, she's gone to all these lengths to hide it. There's no chance that she'll confide the truth in me.
Yeah, you disappoint me, Harmony. You really do. And it's not just because of your absence of common sense in matters like this. It's because you don't think that I can't see you for what you truly are. You're a sad, insecure, empty vessel who's jealous of her own daughter when she should be elated that I chose her. Instead, you would prefer to think that my child doesn't even exist or can't be found.
That's not true.
No?
A child of yours would be a blessing for us all.
You really mean that?
With everything that I have.
Well, then you should be grateful I've given you another opportunity to redeem yourself.
I apologize for how I treated you after the nurse's ball.
You were blindsided, afraid for Wiley. It's totally understandable that you'd react the way you did.
Yeah, but that's not the guy that I want to be. Angry and paranoid. Once I got home and I took some time to process, I realized that Michael thinks really highly of you. And I think really highly of Michael.
Michael's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. And even though my husband had his own concerns, Brad is now convinced that you only want what's best for Wiley.
I'm glad he sees that. I hope you will too.
Well, I was afraid to trust you. I mean, I don't know if it's because you changed your mind about the adoption, or almost changed your mind about the adoption, or because Shiloh, all this stuff with him happened so suddenly. I don't know, but somehow I got it into my head that you were the enemy, and now I realize that I was mistaken.
We are on the same side. Team Wiley all the way.
If you don't mind, I would like to ask, why did you let us keep him?
You lived up to all the promises you had made in your application. Ultimately, I realized Wiley may have been my baby, but he's your son. Seeing how much you and Brad love him, as much as it hurts to let him go, I know beyond any doubt that Wiley is where he belongs.
Well, Brad and I we wanted an open adoption in the first place. And now that we know you, it would be an honor for you to still be a part of Wiley's life.
Wow. Thank you, Lucas. But I'm afraid that's not possible. In fact, I can never see Wiley again.
Because of Shiloh? Because when this is over,
as long as he is breathing, it will never be over. Hey, if the law won't work for Shiloh, he will find some way around it. In fact, the only reason I am talking to you right now is because Shiloh is in the hospital and he hasn't had time to send his little minions to spy on me.
What, he would do that? His will is their will.
Exactly. Once he is out of the hospital, he will gather his most trusted people. He'll tell them about the woman who was too selfish to allow him to raise his own child. He will have eyes on me day and night, watching where I go, what I do, and especially who I talk to.
So this is it? No last goodbye to Wiley?
I can't risk it, and neither can you. We cannot give Shiloh any reason to wonder about my connection to Wiley.
But what about Michael? He's your friend and he's Wiley's godfather.
I'll stay away from him whenever he's with Wiley. If Shiloh or the Donnies see the way I look at that baby, they're gonna know that he's not just some random kid.
I'm so sorry. I really am. I really wish that Wiley would get a chance to know his brave, remarkable mother.
Just keep him safe.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. For having the courage to get away from Shiloh, for choosing us as his parents, for giving him up. One day when Wiley's old enough, I promise, I'm gonna tell him about his remarkable mother and how much she loves him. Thanks.